Well, hello there, guys, and welcome to another battle here. And this time we're going to be playing Battle Academy once again. With so much good support on this game, I wanted to make sure to bring it back to the channel. And I'm actually going to be playing a user mod made by Tim1966. Thanks, Tim. So he made the World War I Spring Offensive mod for the game, and I'm going to go ahead and try it out, see what it's all about. I can't wait to see what we're getting into here, and I can't wait to see what kind of challenges I have ahead of me. Let's see if it's worth it. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys. Don't forget to share, etc. It's going to help us tremendously, and please keep up the love on this particular channel. It really, really makes a major difference. So here we go, guys. Villers-Bretonneux, tank versus tank. The German spring offensive has been stopped. In an attempt to break through, the Germans launched their first attack with A7Vs. The British are holding a line with Mark IV tanks. For the first time, tank will battle against tank. Defeat all the German attack, and then using reinforcements counterattack and take all the victory points to win. Pretty straightforward, but a little frightening when you think about it. I hope we can do it. We're going to try right now, guys. So let's go and let's do this. Okay, so really cool. Wow, so this guy actually created actual World War I units for the game. I mean, for people to go to this essentially this difficulty level to be able to do this is pretty easy. Sorry, I said easy because I was looking at easy mode. It's pretty hard. We're going to do hard mode, by the way. Full tactical rules and no statistical advantages. I mean, this is tough stuff, and I could never do this myself, but I can't wait to try it out. We got an 18-pounder gun. We've got tanks, Mark IV males, Mark IV females, and I can't wait to test this out. So I believe the Mark IV male has a turret gun, and the Mark IV female has machine guns. Could be wrong, but let's see and find out together. So here we go, guys. Can't wait to see what this battlefield looks like. We're in deploy mode. Drag the units until you're happy with their position, then select end turn to make your first move. All right, well, it looks like we got a lot of units over here already. Let's just take a look and see. So yeah, look at this. All of our guys are already set up in the trenches. I think this is awesome. And of course, we're waiting for that German attack to commence. So we've got a Vickers machine gun. I guess we could put it right here. And maybe we should have put it a little bit closer. Another Vickers heavy machine gun. Let's put this one on the far left side. And it looks like that's going to be it. I'm pretty much happy with the positioning of the troops. Let's see what we do. So, guys, first thing we're going to do, destroy all the A7V tanks. Hold Villers-Bretonneux for 10 turns. And I think one thing we have to do is move our tanks into position, because we have no idea, you know, where the enemy tanks are going to appear from. Let's put this one in the graveyard. Not the greatest place. A little bit frightening, to say the least, but let's see if we can hold off the enemy. So we've also got some units over here. It looks like some bombers. Oh, interesting. All right, well, maybe they can ambush some of the enemy. And we've also got some guys up here, some guys in the, obviously, the bunkers, I guess you could say. And we have to hold the line against the enemy attack. This is the Lancerwood Trench, and I guess we're going to have to eventually advance towards it. Let's get started with the battle, my friends. Here we go. So we're not going to be moving forward. We're going to end the turn and turn it over to the Germans. Oh, I already hear some enemy tanks approaching here. I don't know if you guys are hearing that. That's definitely German armor on the way. Now, I don't know if this is going to be German armor that's actually going to be really hard to kill, or if we're going to be able to take these guys out with little difficulty. Obviously, we're going to have to find out one way or another, so let's end the turn again. Now we're at 24 turns remaining. Germany's turn, of course. I just want them to show themselves. And there we go. We've got some Stoßtruppen. We've already got some enemy infantry approaching, guys. Oh my goodness. It's time to get into some action. It's time to open fire here. Looks like our tank is already opening fire on them. We got one of them. We found some more, and opening fire with our infantry and the machine gun. Suppressed and killed some of the Germans. They are openly retreating. There's some more over there. More of them down. Another machine gun blast. And more enemies are retreating. Of course, we're still not spotting any of their tanks. That's really the goal, is to find those damn enemy tanks and take them out. But I like this start. This is pretty cool. We've got a Lewis gun. A freaking Lewis gun here. Unbelievable, guys. So I'm going to fire at, well, the guys that's going to be most effective against, which is going to be 17 effectiveness. So we're going to fire the HE Lewis gun at these Germans. I love their positioning too. Enemy suppressed. Fire again. Let's see if we're going to wipe out that unit completely. And almost. One left. I'm surprised he didn't just retreat right off the bat. Also got some British infantry here. Although the enemy seems to be a little too far for us to hit them. And we stupidly didn't put anyone in this light fortification. I think we're going to be okay, but it's definitely something we should have done. Let's open up with the tank now. Oh! Another German down. They're suppressed. And we've also got an SE-5A and a 9.2-inch howitzer barrage ready to use against any enemies that approach this sector. Now, one thing I want to do is I want to take these bombers and I want to move them into this building. I hope the enemy doesn't spot us doing that. But let's see. It looks like they're too far away for us to get a shot off. That's all right. We're going to go ahead and see if we can do anything with the 18-pounder field gun. And I'm actually going to try to fire over here. Wow. Unbelievable. Enemy's already suppressed. Fired again. They're retreating. Oh, and they're retreating once again. Totally routed that unit. They are finished. And I'm not going to go over the trenches until I'm absolutely sure it's safe. But we will start bringing the British lorry forward. Obviously, the British lorry has what it looks to be some units in it. Actually, this might just be... No, there might be no units in this British lorry, but we could certainly use it to help get our men up. And in fact, I'm going to start moving forward with our infantry. Is it too early? Maybe it is. I already see the enemy. Open fire. Germans down in the Great War. Okay, let's get on this side of the bocage. They're definitely going to be on that side. I'm going to open fire on these guys right here. 20 effectiveness. And it looks like we missed over there. That's not good. Let's see if we can still fire at them. I think the effectiveness is going to be 0 unless we move right up on them. And I fear that might be a problem. But that guy right there, he's going to be easy to kill. Target destroyed. And once again, effectiveness 0 for this other target. Although maybe the Lewis gun can get him. Let's take a look. Nope. If we get him out of the trench, we can definitely get a shot off. I'm going to take the risk, although maybe it's too early to get out of the trench. Although this being my first time playing this particular scenario, user-made scenario at that, I think I want to try it. So let's see. Hold Villers-Bretonneux for 10 turns, and hold the switch trench line for 14 turns. So that's basically it. This is the switch. So maybe we should bring our guys back, because the whole point of this battle is to play defensively, from what I can see. And this is Villers-Bretonneux. So this is one area where we do have to maybe send some infantry. I'm going to start moving our boys forward, and maybe even consider moving some of these infantry forward as well. Some British infantry. Let's move them over here. I hope there's no Germans nearby, although if I had to guess, yeah, there's probably some Germans here. And actually, we do have some units here. We've got a Stokes mortar. We've got a bunch of infantry over here. Let's use the Stokes mortar. It looks like that enemy's too far away, but our Vickers can certainly spot them. I guess not. They're lucky. Looks like that bocage is really covering them, so we'll open fire with the Lewis gun. Of course, now the enemy spotted us. Not very effective, guys. I'm going to move the British infantry into this building. I just think it's a little closer to the front line, and maybe we'll get some better results. Let's end the turn and hope for the best. All right, there we go. We got some more enemy infantry moving up. It's endless, endless, endless attacks of enemy infantry. I love it. And there's the first tank, guys. We see our first enemy tank. That's definitely our main target. And look at all the Germans here. Open fire with the Lewis gun. We got one of them, but more of them are moving into position. And I hope we can see some more of the enemy tanks. Looks like they're definitely trying to overwhelm us with infantry units. I almost want to call in our bombers, or our 9.2-inch howitzer barrage, but I'm not sure if it's a good idea. I'm really not. So we do have this tank here. Can he hit this guy? I don't think so. We're going to move up. We're taking a risk for sure. And this is a female, so I may have made a major mistake here. Armor piercing, out of range. Oh boy. I hope we didn't. Ooh. Okay, well, we're going to open fire on the Stoßtruppen, but it's only 1 effectiveness, which is not effective at all. In the meantime, we'll get our boys back in the trench. At least they'll be safe there. And let's get this Lewis gun over here in the trench as well. We'll get him in a better position later, but for now, yeah, not the greatest situation at all. 1 effectiveness against the enemy. And these are definitely HE rounds, so high explosive rounds. Maybe if we take the enemy out with our men, we can actually take this thing out. I am going to bring in that howitzer right there. I hope this is going to work, because obviously we're in a pretty compromising situation here. We will start open fire on the Stoßtruppen with our Lewis gun. Try to knock those enemy infantry back. That's one down. Get them, boys. For the queen. For the king, rather. Sorry, it's World War I. That's right. I want to bring this MG out. And I know I shouldn't, but I can't help myself. Let's open fire. Maybe one more shot with our Vickers. Why not? Try to get a nice blast here on the enemy. Alright, well, could have gone better, obviously, but you can't always pick your battles. And in this case, we're definitely not able to pick our battles. But maybe we can stop them with this Vickers. They're right in front of it. Come on, boys. One down. They're retreating. Beautiful, guys. It's exactly what we want to see. I could actually try to suppress these guys, so that's what I'm going to do. I know that's where they've run to, or I'm guessing that's where they've run to. And it looks like, yes, an ambush. So we've definitely spotted them. Whether we actually hit them or not, that's a whole nother question. I'm not entirely sure. Let's pop over here. And, oh yeah, we definitely are going to have to open fire on the enemy infantry here. Boom, one down. It's the German assault squad. They're finally suppressed. And I thought we had, yes, we do have a unit here with the Lewis gun. I'm going to fire at the units that are not suppressed, and I think the German stormtroopers, or Stoßtruppen, are the most dangerous right now. So we're ambushing them, and 2 down already. So really nice shooting there, and we're going to go ahead and open fire on these Stoßtruppen. Actually, maybe not. These guys are actually, it would only be 7% effectiveness, so I'm going to fire at the guys closest to us. Just open up with a machine gun, ambush them, and no luck. Hey, sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. Of course, I hope we still win the battle, but we're going to have to play this safe, and there's only one way to do that, and that's to sit back and relax and hope that the enemy doesn't spot us here. So we can bombard this area. I'm not sure if we could take out the tank, but we're going to try. Boom. Boom. Suppressed. Hey, that's a start, guys. At least the enemy tank is suppressed, and I'm hoping that that impact is coming in next turn and that it's strong enough to kill the German tank. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Enemy units moving forward. They're going to try to bombard our female. Ooh, deflected. We got very lucky there. It looks like the enemy's going to retreat. And we are ambushing the enemy with from two different locations. One of the Germans is down. I mean, obviously, anybody attacking a trench during World War I knows that it's not a very safe idea. And it looks like we've got another German tank moving up. And one of our jobs is obviously to destroy those German tanks. So we're going to have to keep fighting back, guys. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Get him. Get him with the Lewis gun. More Germans on the way. And, of course, they continue to cross the trench lines here, guys. Another ambush with the Lewis gun. Keep reloading, boys. Oh, but the Vickers was destroyed. And actually, those men, the Germans got a promotion for killing that Vickers. But a lot of Germans here are retreating, although that was a lucky shot. And here comes our bombardment. I think it's a little too late for it. Wouldn't it be great, though, if we managed to kill one of these enemy tanks with just this artillery bombardment? We definitely suppressed their infantry, and they've surrendered. I've never seen a unit surrender in Battle Academy. That's a first for me. So let's see if we can go ahead and take on this son of a bitch. Look at the way he moves. Oh, no. Being shot on the side. Broken down. Oh, boy. All right, guys, that's not good at all. I'm going to have to just fire at the Stoßtruppen. Nope, effectiveness is 0. It's going to be totally useless. Let's bring in our SE5A. Hopefully he can get a kill here. I don't think our infantry can do any damage to that enemy unless he's up close and personal. So we will ambush the German infantry. And at least we took one down. They're going to retreat. But remember, our main goal is to kill that tank. Alright, they got very lucky, I must say. Very, very lucky. What about the 18-pounder field gun? Boom. Well, we suppressed the tank for 1 turn. I guess that's good. But obviously this guy is still going to be a major problem. And I think we've got to bring forward our mail to take on the rest of them. But to do that, I think we probably need to go ahead and open fire on the Stoßtruppen. Get rid of them so that they're not a threat to our town, to the village. You can just see all those German bodies. They are definitely not happy about that. Enemy suppressed. Keep it up, boys. Well, we might as well go ahead and open fire. Oh, absolutely beautiful. Maybe we even get another shot off. No, it doesn't look like we do. We might have to wait for them to get a little bit closer before we start getting shots off from that range, guys. But that's definitely a good sign. At least I think it is. And we still have this Vickers. I totally forgot about this guy who's out of the trench. I think he should probably get back in the trench. So let's get back in the trench here. He's done his duty, and at this point he just needs to relax and hope that we can destroy this damn thing. Don't forget we got those bombers as well, and I'm guessing, this is just a guess, that those bombers can probably destroy tanks too. We've also got some mortars here. The Stokes 3-inch mortar, but it looks like its range is pretty short. Pretty damn short here. So let's take the Lewis gun, open fire on the German assault infantry. Remember, they just killed our machine gun team, so we've suppressed them. That's definitely a start. And I'm going to open fire again, especially since they're ranked up. Not bad at all, guys. Not bad at all. And we can't fire with the German infantry, not yet anyway, or the British infantry against the Germans. We're going to have to wait just a little bit, and I can only hope that that plane is going to come in and save the day, kill one of those tanks. We're obviously going to have to bring this other tank in to assist, but things are definitely looking interesting, to say the least, guys. I think we got another 18-pounder field gun as well. Let's go ahead and put it to good use, even if it means aiming all the way back there. It looks like that's a little too far for it. So let's open fire again on this tank. Open fire. Alright, not the best shot in the world, but hey, it happens to the best of us. We are going to turn our female tank so at least she's facing the enemy. And even if the effectiveness is 0, might as well open fire. We actually got them to retreat with that. So even though the effectiveness was 0, we scared the hell out of them, and they're going to get off the battlefield. Now, whether or not our bomber is going to be able to come in and destroy that thing, I have no idea. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this first part of our World War I battle here with the World War I mod in Battle Academy. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, and we'll come up with part 2 very, very soon. And of course, make sure to share, subscribe if you haven't already, guys. It helps so much, especially in this YouTube fiasco we're in. So please share the support, tweet this out to friends, and let's keep growing the channel. Take care, and have an awesome, awesome day.